Man, listen. I put Chris Hemsworth on there, man, just so it looked like I'm not even trying to clown or be funny when I make this video. Like, dog, like I feel white, man. Like I get it now. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't used to understand the hate, and not all, of course, man. I'm just, talking about races, or not even necessarily just racist white men, like white men who don't want to buy into what this country is now, man. Like, I get it. You riding around and you seeing like a black football player on a poster or something, man. You hearing that the Asians are the smartest. You know what I mean? It's like what's in it? The immigrants are coming over here like getting all of the good deals and tax breaks and all of that. Where does that leave the white man? You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't want to say the white man had his time, but the white man had his time. Like, what it really is, man, is we're all being, they're squeezing all of us. And black people, I'm going to speak to, the hatred towards black people, which is so funny to me because it's like, go fight your government, go blame your government for all your problems. What's crazy about it, with the black man, the hatred, it's like, dog, we just used to being poor. This ain't nothing new. Like all of this January 6th and stuff that y'all doing with the government, like we used to. Like we have been through, like I have not gotten a job because a white man found out I was black. Like I had a friend, who was hooking me up with a high-low job, and the guy who owned the warehouse or whatever was a white guy. And he didn't know I was black or whatever. So my boy give me the what do you call it when you not an interview, like I had to actually do the job, like a little test, man. And he was looking at me all the time. I didn't really notice, but it's like he was like, yeah, man, I didn't know my man's was a bigot like this. He said he didn't know you was black. He didn't want to give you the job. And it was like some other white men there, and they were all horrible on the high-low. It was my first time on the high-low, but my boy told me how to drive it. It was also white. He's like, showing me the reviews, like, man, it's easy, blah, 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 blah. I get it. I get on it, I'm doing and they had me do the little forklift one too. The other one, the stand-up one. So I did the sit-down one and the stand-up one, and I got it. Like, when I got it, it was a little weird first, but it's like, I did better than anybody there. Of course, that don't mean anything. I was a black guy, whatever. So people try to say, and I don't think I'm in Michigan. I don't think it's white privilege is like en masse thing, but I think some like y'all grandfathers, who y'all should be blaming as well, like they still have power and structure over jobs and stuff like that. This is a fact. So like when you hear white privilege, it's things like that. Like I'm pretty sure it's small like areas where like Asians own stuff or Middle Easterns own stuff and y'all can't. But it's like stuff we've been going throughout the years. I just went through it. You know what I mean? So don't say, I can't stand when they, y'all didn't go through. So it's like we're going through the aftermath of it, though. Like, it's things, man. It's things. I get pulled over all the time and get warned is because the cops don't think it's my car or whatever. It's still here. It's just not as awful as it was. It's like they're trying to erase history. It's like I would never try to erase Jewish history. We still talk about them, and that happened over in Germany is the crazy part. Like, but it's like this happened here and we can't let that go. All right, we'll let it go. Now y'all see they doing it to y'all now. Now y'all want a helping hand. But it's like I said, I get it. This ain't about me saying who's better, who need to help or anything. It's just like I understand. I see what's going on now. Like, because an old lady had just called me the N-word out of nowhere one day when I was going to the dentist. And I could just see where all it's like they feel like they're losing a grip on not even necessarily power because they never really had it, like places where I'm at, it's like they don't, all they have left is their whiteness. I remember somebody said, this old guy from down south said that too. It's like all they have, it's like that don't mean anything anymore. Yeah, dog, welcome to my world. Y'all don't have control over y'all women. Y'all can't get wives. Welcome to my world. You know how many black men can't control a black woman, dog? You know how long that's been going? My father couldn't control my mother. Most of our parents are divorced because our fathers couldn't control our mothers, man. Mothers is running around, sleeping around, still doing what they want, going out to the club. Now y'all women are doing the same thing, dog. Like, y'all are just getting a little taste of what it's like to be, I'm not necessarily even black, just from the ghetto. Because I had white friends growing up in the hood. Like, I still, have some of those same friends, man. Like, some of them didn't make it. But, like, dog, that's why we've always been close. Like, they get it. Like, my best friend, he was asked by a couple of group of white people. It was like, why don't you have no white friends? It was people we knew. And they had, like, other white friends. Just like I had friends from Detroit, and they had friends in Detroit. I was in a smaller area, basically in Detroit, like a little small city. But my friend from Detroit, he would have friends from Detroit, and separate friends. And they asked him, like, why don't you have, like, separate white friends? You grew up, with some white people. He's like, because white people believe in the system, man. That was the realest thing he had ever said. Like, he was my close best friend at that time, but it made me closer to him. It's like, oh, this is why we get along. So it's like, y'all finally see the system never really was for y'all, man. There's rich and there's poor. Like, you gotta understand if anybody black listening, you gotta understand what they see when they see black people, man, is people who went through hell. They know this, man. They know. They see people who went through, who are resilient, who are still here making a big impact, and they feel like they're getting free handouts. They feel like when they see basketball players, football players, they're getting free handouts and they didn't work for it. They act like they don't want to remember when this is a gentleman's game. This is those black men, they don't remember that because they didn't live through it. And they act like it just really didn't exist. Black people just always just been into sports. And then when they get mad at black people, they try to attack their mental. All they can do is play sports. Remember, we couldn't even do that before. It's like that's all they gonna keep saying. Oh, the only type of brain power jobs they can get is neuroscience and doctors. Like, we could do it all. They gonna find something where they still can't go out in space like we can. It's a never ending thing because they want to believe that their whiteness means something. And what's so crazy about their whiteness meaning something is y'all wasn't even considered white, all of y'all. Like, Italians and Irish, like, why do you think it was no Catholic churches down south, man? Y'all wasn't considered white. There's signs. You could look this up. No Negroes, no dogs, no Irish, no Mexican. Y'all wasn't considered white, dog. Anyway, man, like I said, man, like, all of them think that they're Chris Hemsworth, or they should have a life like Chris Hemsworth, like all racists. And it's like, you ain't Chris Hemsworth, dog. You're not an Aryan. It's so funny, he married a Latin woman. But there's no Aryan, pure blood, God has told me. And for all y'all Christians believe in God and hate black people, it's like, dog, man, all of these places, most of these places, until they got to Rome and Greece, was in Africa. So they were darker skin. I'm not even necessarily going to say they were black people, but they were darker skinned people. So the Jesus that you like, skin of bronze and some Bibles copper. That's my skin complexion. Like, with all your hate, you just like the Romans that killed them. You know what I mean? They killed Jesus. You being just like you're hateful. Stop that. Dog, and I'm only 5'6", man. Like, every black person ain't an athlete, man. You got nerdy black people too as well, man. Like, but like I say, I get it, man. I get it. Like, you feel like you losing the gun. Why don't we all just find some Native Americans? We all just, like, if we want to make this truly right, let's, like, get the bloodline through them, and we all have children with Native American, like, and then people who have, they, like, we mate with them, so we all eventually have Native American blood. That's fair. It don't have to be a black thing, but it's like, they don't want that. Like I said, I'm not speaking about all white men, just the racist bigots and the slow ones. They don't want that because they won't look like me. Like, what is that, dog? Like, if I have a mixed kid, it won't necessarily look like me. Like, why do y'all want the races? Like, what do you think you that important, dog? You having good kids. That should be what you should be focused on, having good children. Why are you focused on the color? Because you're a racist. That's crazy, though. If I could have a kid with a darker woman and have a dark skin kid, I wouldn't care. I could have a kid with a white woman and it could just look straight up white. That happens. Look at the rapper Logic. I don't care, dog. Like, that's crazy. I just care that my kid is growing to be a good kid, is a good person, and I did everything I could to give him a good life, him or her. They just care about white. Like, dog, you're in America. Like, you left Ireland. Your family left Ireland. They left Germany. They left wherever they were, man. Like, that's what America is, I thought, man. Everybody here is free. Everybody here is equal. Everybody here can get out the mud and live in a good way. And we all can like each other and work as a village. Like, nah, they don't want, it's like, I want to feel better than you because I feel like you're better than me. It's insecurities, man. I never looked at a white, like, if a white dude took my girl, I wouldn't hate white people, dog. It'd be like, oh, she was a little tramp. But don't let they get you. Was he black? How big was it? Telling me I'm lying, man. Crazy, man.